Hey guys, thank you for clicking on the video. And yeah, I know I've been away for 88 days, which is like 2 or 3 months, but like sometimes you just gotta take a Corey Kenshin real quick and just take a break. But I'm back and I'm about to do an interview with the main creators of the recreation.
Are you cool doing it here, or do you want to do it in the recreation or whatnot, or like?
We can do it here if you're cool with that. 'Cause I already have like a list of questions I have ready to ask. We
Oh, all right. I'm excited.
First off, do you want to introduce yourself to the channel?
Yes, I'm ThatdudeDjuan, the creator of the recreation it's over there, and creator of many other games that I'm proud of. And today I'll be getting interviewed about the recreation. I'm assuming it's just about the recreation. I don't know, but yeah, no, I'm excited for this. So yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, so like what made you like come up with the idea for the recreation?
Well, what made me come up with the idea is me and my team, we were thinking of a game to build. I didn't really have any ideas, and I have this friend, Luke. He lives kind of far away, so if you were to walk to his house, it takes like an hour. And I would always like sneak out and walk to his house late at night. Since it was like dark as hell and there was barely any streetlights, so I would always hear these sounds, and I thought, like, why not add monsters in a forest? And then I was playing Fallout, and I thought, why not make like an underground base and other stuff like that? So that's where I came up with the idea. So yeah, for like the base in the main game.
That kind of like brings in another question I wanted to ask. Are the people that work on the games with you, like you met them in real life first, and then you found out that they played Rec Room and you wanted to like make games with them?
No, unfortunately, I wish I knew everyone I worked with in person. I used to. There was one of my friends that used to work on the game with me, but then he stopped due to personal reasons. But yeah, he was the only one that I actually knew in real life. I don't know anybody in real life on my team. No.
Where did you like find the people to work on the game with?
Well, there was this game called All Realities a long time ago, and I used to play it, and I asked the creators, like, hey, I'm working on this game, do you want to help me with it? Which was Dio, our modeler, our main modeler, Hyperion, and a few other people, like Mel, and he's an old person that used to work on the game. And then I remember I was in, it was some backrooms game, I forget, but I met this dude named Salmon, and then he said, yo, I know this dude Jebel who made the Backrooms Infinite. And I was like, no way you know Jebel, since he was pretty popular at the time. And Jebel actually, at first it's funny because he didn't want to work on the game. He just like got coder in it, and then eventually he actually thought it was cool and started working on it. But yeah, that's how I found all my people. And then from there I just found everyone else that I worked with because, the recreation got massively popular, so.
Now for the next question, I wanted to ask like, what part do you play in like making the levels on the recreation?
So I mainly make all the maps, so like, what do you mean by that? Like what part? Like the whole map, half the map, like, or what kind of map? Like industrial, nature? Because I make all kinds. I'm good in industrial, but I'm also really good in nature. Like the new remastered map that we just got the level 1 finished. I can show you that off camera if you want to see it, but I, don't want any spoilers. But, we just created it. I created some new trees and other stuff like that, and it looks pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask, like, what do you make in the levels? Like, what particularly did you make with him?
I mostly make, like, the level itself and most of the props. Other people do definitely help out, like Silly Billy and Dio. Hyperion, they mainly help out. I would say Jebel, but he doesn't really get on Rec Room that much, so, yeah.
What do you think is the best level in the recreation, in your opinion, so far?
Best level? Fuck, okay. One that's, well, there's none out right now, but I would say the best one that we ever came up with, I would have to say, this sounds controversial, or not controversial, but sounds kind of weird since, I don't really like the old version of the recreation. I think it's really bad, but the basement to the hotel, I love that one. So, yeah.
How long do you think the game is going to be when it finally comes out?
Well, I'm going to make sure it takes more than 2 hours to play, because I've hated, even since I joined Rec Room, like, when I joined Rec Room in the beginning, and I still believe in this, I was like, holy shit, all these games suck ass. Like, none of them, like, the horror games, they don't last long, they're very short, stupid. Like, when I played Lucifer Arts games for the first time, because everyone was like, Lucifer Arts, he's crazy, he's nuts, oh my god. And I play this game, I'm like, this is fucking stupid. Babies, Jesus Christ, like, listen, I think he's a good builder, but holy hell. Like, he'll have wacky sound effects like the vine boom, like, and some guy will be getting murdered and they have like the vine boom and random shit, and I'm like, what is this? Like, what am I watching?
For the next question, like, what was your reaction when you saw people like make videos on your game?
Well, the first time that I ever found out that somebody had made a video on my game was I was at my friend's house, and we were just relaxing, and he seen this, and he like a lot of people in my school and my friends know that I've made this game. They know it's popular and whatnot. And they were like I was chilling with him. He was like, "Yo," and since he was scrolling through TikTok, he's like, "Yo, is this your game?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He showed me, and I was like, "Holy!" And then when I got back, the recreation was getting like 4,000, 3,000 views a day, and I was like, "What the hell, bro? What's going on?" Because I didn't expect to get popular at all. And to be fair, the game back then was ass. Like, I would say it's a lot better now, but back then, the graphics were bad, the monsters, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. That's why I keep updating it. That's the thing, I just want to address this quickly, because I know a lot of people ask this, why do you keep updating the game? Why do you keep updating the game? Because I keep getting better at building, and I'm just like, oh, this level sucks ass. I gotta redo it, because it just seemed bad. Like, so, yeah, that's why this time, I swear, on my life, when I release this new update, this will be the last update. From now on, I will just be building new levels for the game. I will not remaster it, I won't fiddle with the levels, I won't add new things, that's it.
Oh, okay. I did notice, like, with each new update, the building has been getting a lot better, and like the levels have been like more fun and scarier. One of the hotel levels, like the first level, is like one of my favorite levels of the game. Like when you first enter the hotel, and then there's these like black monsters that you gotta look at them to make them stop chasing you. Bro, when I turned around and I first saw that, like, it scared the soul out of me. Like, I had to take the headset off and just sit down for a second. It scared me that bad.
If you think the, like, old hotel level is good, I can show you this other level, like the new hotel level on camera, bro. We had custom wallpaper. We're even gonna start using Record Studio for some of our levels. Like, it's gonna get top tier. Like, it's gonna get good. Like, but the new hotel level, it slaps. It looks good. But some of the new levels are smaller, but we're adding better mechanics. So we're like, cutting off some of the map, but making the mechanics and monster and stuff look better. So
That sounds exciting.
yeah. So, like, a new feature that's coming soon is in one of the new levels, the storage unit. You'll be able to hide in the lockers away from the monster, and you have to look up, because if you don't, there's monsters that are dangling from the ceiling, and they'll like, actually come down and kill you if you don't, like, dodge them. And so, if you stay under them for more than 5 seconds, they will kill you. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be scary.
Also, I know you keep looking at the questions, but I have one more thing to say. We're bringing back the original idea for the cabin leacher level. So if you don't know, when the game was first being created, the original idea for the cabin leacher level is that you would, you would run around looking for the backpack, but in the cabins were the cabin leechers, and you would have to listen for breathing before you went into the cabins, or else they would kill you. But we're bringing that idea back now that we can save more ink. We're bringing that idea back with the new cabin leecher level. So you actually have to listen for breathing or look for his eyes that are in the cabin before you go in. And the new cabins will be fully furnished, so there'll be stuff in there. There'll be couches, kitchens, bedrooms. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, like with all of this describing you're doing about the game and all and the levels and stuff and the updates, it makes it sound like it's gonna be like, I've been saying this a lot, like it's probably gonna be the best horror game on Rec Room.
Yes, I'm aiming for that.
It sounds like it's gonna be real good.
It's gonna knock all the same out of ass.
Then I wanted you to tell the viewers if you wanted to like shout out any social medias that you have. Like I know you have YouTube, but like you can go ahead and shout all that stuff out now.
Actually, let's go. If you guys can, you can go subscribe to Generous Lion at YouTube. I post updates about my games, the recreation, doors, other stuff like that. Going into Insanity, new games that I'm working on. So yeah, I just post mostly weekly updates. I've been slowing down a bit, but I'm gonna post new updates. So yeah.
Wait, you said you've been working on a Doors game?
Yeah, it's actually back there. You can see it. It has around like 300,000 views right now, but it's still going. And yeah, but I've been posting videos on my YouTube channel, but they've been getting taken down. I don't want to get into it, but there's these people, they're all mad at me and whatnot, and they're taking down my YouTube videos and they're trying to get me banned and whatever. So Yeah.
You said there's people on YouTube that are mad at you?
Oh no, like I'm mainly on record. You wouldn't believe the amount of people that are mad at me, and I'm not a bad person. It's just because it's it's all old people that used to work for me that I fired for doing stupid stuff. For example, I'm not gonna say any names because I don't want this video to get taken down because they're gonna get mad and whatnot. But there was these two people, and they worked for my game about 6 to 7 months ago when the new update came out. You know, with the guy with the sprinkler, you know, water pouring on him. You know, the guy that was in the sewers. Yeah. So basically, there's two people that used to work for that game. They stole my game, sold it, and were telling people the lore, like the whole story. So, and they weren't even doing anything. I just hired them because they were cool friends, and I was like, you know, these people aren't even doing much. They're not as good as building, and now they're trying to, you know, like steal my shit. No, I'm good. And I fired them, and they lost their shit. They absolutely lost it. They went. Same thing with a whole bunch of other people. Like there's these group of people recently that have tried to copy my game. It's weird the amount of, like, if you ever get popular, the one thing you'll notice is the amount of enemies that you get and the amount of people that will try to copy your stuff. Like it's crazy.
Dang, that sounds like a lot to deal with. Like I didn't even know stuff like that would happen on Rec Room. Like this is my first time I've ever heard of something like that.
Ask any big creator that they'll know. Like I've been doxxed. I've had
Dang.
like yeah, I've had my name read out to me before. Listen, it's nice building games, but like there's so many fucking people that will try to, you know, fuck. And I want to be chill with people that I work with, you know, or like people that I used to work with, but they keep like, and it's the fact that they make up lies. That's what pisses me off the most. They'll make up these outlandish lies, like, oh my god, genocide is gonna nuke North Korea. Holy shit! Like they make up stuff like just crazy stuff. Like one time somebody accused me of like fucking grooming people, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like and they have no proof, and I have all of this proof against them. But recently, when I posted on YouTube, they get it taken down. Now, I don't know how to get the video taken back up since I've just recently been on YouTube. So, you know, it kind of sucks. One of these people, I'm going to expose when I get a lot more popular because I don't want to get banned. But one of the people that are trying to dox me. Oh yeah, this person I'm gonna mention. He's very popular. Okay, that's what I was getting to. He's very popular. That's why I don't want to say his name or anything. He's massively popular, and you've definitely played his games before, or you've played like a game that he's been co-owner in or built stuff in. He has literally threatened to steal my whole game and then repost it saying that the owners got banned and that he was taking ownership fully again. You wouldn't believe the amount of stuff that people will do. Like, it's crazy, and I'm sitting here like, bro, it's Rec Room. Like, how much of a bitchless loser do you have to be to sit there all day, like, on your keyboard being, yeah, I'm gonna ban you, docs, and shit like that. Like, I'm just trying to create a game. Like, I'm just trying to, you know, I'm trying to do shit. And I mainly do this for fun because, like, for the past year and a half that I've been creating the recreation, I've only recently made money since I haven't had Rec Room Studio. So Rec Room Plus. Since I recently got Rec Room Plus, and I'm glad that I did, because now I got a desk and stuff since I actually got paid from the recreation, and I'm happy about that because I got a desk, I got new equipment. So that's why also the game has been getting better because I've got new equipment, I've got new stuff to build with. I've got new attachments for my headset, I got a new head strap, I got new controllers, so yeah.
Dang, that sounds crazy. Like I never understand how some people just spread hate on the internet and stuff and on games and everything. I don't know why people do that, but I can't believe somebody like that popular is like doing that.
Here's the thing, I like being chill with people, but I just have so many enemies. My own friends in real life make jokes about it. Since my own friends in real life literally know about this, they'll make jokes about that I love making enemies. I don't, I hate it. Like, I wish everyone that because when you fire somebody, obviously it's not going to go well. They're going to be mad, right?
Yeah.
But I wish everyone was like Exotic and Peachamo. Those are two people that I fired, and they were like, okay, I got fired, fuck, it happens. Like, when I fired Exotic, he was like, well, you know, since he wasn't working on the game when the new update was coming out, and we had like a deadline. Sorry, here, let me fly back up here. We had a deadline that we had to reach. You know, because there's the timer countdown thing, that's when the new big update came out. And he just wasn't animating for us, he was ignoring us, and then when we fired him, he was like, alright, well, I got fired, I know what I did. And I was like, alright, at least he didn't make a whole big fuss about it. And then Peachamo, recently he did apologize to me since he did some stuff before, but we're cool now, and we're chill. And also, somebody that you used to, or no, somebody that you make videos with, his name's D'Amelio or something? I think his full name's Zkeeper. He used to work on the recreation. I used to be good friends with him. But then he started saying all this stuff and spreading lies, and then I fired him. And he got super mad, but recently he's apologized to me, so we're cool now. But I'm not trying to be rude to him, but he used to be a real dickhead back then. Like fuck.
I was like wondering why I was getting those comments talking about how like you were a bad person. I can see that's not true now. Now that I've like met you and like doing the interview and actually talking to you, I can see all that stuff's not true now.
And I have every bit of proof against these people. That's the funny thing. They don't realize how much proof. Because I'm like, here's the thing. Everyone that works for them works for me, and they mainly like when they do shit, they'll tell them like mainly. Also, to mention those two people that I was talking about. One of them recently, since we're working on the same game, I can't say what it is, but it's very big. It's very cool. And it was a big game, it was very popular, but then it got banned. But we're gonna re-release it soon. You've probably heard of it, but I'll tell you off camera, but I'm not gonna, But, anyways, recently I've started working on the game, and the owner was like, hey, this dude, one of the people that you don't like, is working on it. So then, I was like, oh shit, so then they apologized to me, we're cool now, but yeah, I forgot to mention that, because maybe they might watch this and maybe be like, oh fuck, Generous is trying to bring this shit up again. So one of those people that I was talking about that stole my game and told the lore to people and whatever, one of them is not cool with me, but the other one, holy shit, she's still being a bitch till this day. She still won't let go. It's 8 months later. Like, holy fuck. And she started it. That's the crazy part. Sorry if I went on a bit of a rant. I was just like, like, it sucks. Anyways.
That was all the questions I had. I wanted to ask if you had any final thoughts you would like to share before I end the video.
No, not really, but it was nice, having an interview with you. It was a pleasure. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time, like answering these questions and all of this about the game and everything. It was nice talking to you and everything, like getting to know you, because we've only been like commenting, like replying to each other's comments on YouTube and stuff. But if you ever want to make any other videos with me in the future, you can reach out. Before I end this video, make sure you guys go subscribe to his YouTube channel. As he said, he's gonna be like posting, like if you're interested about the recreation, he's gonna be like posting update videos and stuff about that and everything on his channel, so make sure you go check that out if you're interested. That's the end of the interview. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that button to get notified for more videos like this. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. And bye.
If you didn't subscribe, I'm gonna rip your fucking balls off. hit that bell button now. Subscribe and hit that bell button. Hit that like button now.